I can't lay here and give up, no. I choose to worship right now.
Let me tell you what kind of dad Job was. Let me just read it to you from Job 1. Hold your finger, Job 29. Let me read you Job 1, verse 5. And it came about when the days of feasting had completed their cycle, that Job would send and consecrate them, rising up early in the morning, offering burnt offerings according to the number of them all. For Job said, perhaps my sons have sinned and cursed God in their hearts. Thus Job did continually. He got up early in the morning and got on his knees for his family. He got up early in the morning and said, Lord, the man had 10 kids. I mean, with 10 kids, he could have argued, I'm too busy and I'm too tired to pray. The man got up early because he understood the role of the father is to be the priest of the home. And he had some continuity in history. But our kids don't have dads that do that. They don't have dads that wake them up and say, okay, wife, okay, children, it's time for us and the family to go to church. If the husband doesn't go, it's because the wife and kids don't. Not because they take leadership. And so there is no divine continuity being passed. No history. Secondly, a man is committed to raising his children. In the verse 5 says, and my children were around me. Dad wasn't home to teach them right and wrong. And that is Dad's job. Don't you understand your destiny? It's to raise up a family that is a blossoming blessing in your community. You are a chosen man and been disciplined. He says to command his children. It is a fool who says, I do not tell my children what to believe. Because if you don't, someone else will. The drug addicts are commanding your children and your children are obeying. The lustmongers are commanding your daughters and your daughters are obeying. For God said you command something. Command that they be in at 10 o'clock. Command that there be guidelines. Command that they be responsible. For God's sake, discipline. But the command, you've got to know what's going on. That means you've got to cut off the television set and shut down the VCR and open up the Bible and command everybody be at Holy worship. Amazing God, amazing King, amazing everything. Amazing God, amazing King. You're amazing, amazing everything. Amazing God, amazing King. Amazing God, everything. Amazing God, amazing King. He's an amazing man. This is my testimony when you said this. Where would I be without you? I would probably be in a grave. With all the mistakes that I made, listen, my life would be controlled by fear. Lord, if I If it's your footstool, it's your throne. Somebody say, you high, look down low, look down low. It's your footstool, it's your throne. Everything is in your hands. Everything is in your dominion. Everything is in your dominion. Everything is yours. Where would I be without you?
I build a man like this. If I built a father like this, he would be a man of honor. And unfortunately today, we don't have too many fathers of honor. We got a lot of daddies running around, but we don't have fathers who are men of honor. But if I build a man like this, he would be a man of honor because he would have patience. He would be meek. He would have strength. He would have wisdom. And then there was one other that I didn't say, but listen, I would also give him the persistence of Paul. Look, Paul would not be denied. Listen, that boy was he was on a mission for the Lord. Went on several missionary journeys, and listen, when people decided they didn't want to be with him, Paul was like, God bless you, I'm praying for you, I'm on my way. And you know what? Men of God, sometimes you got to be persistent just like that. Look, if Mama